Okay, I'm with head coach of Nepal cricket team, Mr. Pubudu Dasanayake. Okay, welcome back again.
Thank you.
So how does it feel? Is it a victory for Nepal or is it something else?
I think overall for Nepal cricket, I think it's a huge boost. I think the youngsters in Nepal, looking at the Nepal team playing at the highest level and doing well, will really get the game into the roots and develop the will help to develop that game. But at the same time, we as a team, it was a great achievement. But we are really looking forward, to the future as well. It's not that just one tournament. We made up a name. Now we need to maintain that.
We set a target of 127 runs for against Bangladesh. So was it good enough, or was it worth it?
No, it was not, because even against Afghanistan, both like last two games against Bangladesh and Afghanistan, we were short 15-20 runs. We didn't finish well, but against Afghanistan we were able to come back. But Bangladesh we didn't. But overall, can't complain. Very rarely you will get everything going, every aspect going well in a match. So we have to give and take. But one of the best games that we played against Afghanistan, I think we didn't do a single mistake. We were right up from the first ball. So lots of credit to the boys. They played very hard. But personally, I'm disappointed that we couldn't make it to the second round. But that thing happened just because Afghanistan didn't play against Bangladesh well. They got all out for 70, and Bangladesh were able to get the net run rate high in that game. So that was actually the difference. But about us, performance fantastic.
If I remember the match against Bangladesh, the last over, I think Vinod played some dot balls at the last over. Did it cost the match?
You can't say it cost, but I mean both games, last over we only got couple of runs, Bangladesh and Afghanistan game. So it's one area that we need to improve. And in the other hand, it's all about the bowlers. Skill levels are very high in that level. When it comes to the last overs, bowlers are bowling good yorkers, slow balls, good bouncers. So skill levels are very high. So I would say that we were not 100% ready for that. But again, can't complain. It's about keep improving from here.
There is some speculation at the last match that if we had played against Afghanistan at night, things could have been different. We could have made some strategy. Is it the right thing to say that?
Of course, if we had the last opportunity, we would have really tried to catch it up. And even in the evening game, morning game, against Afghanistan, we wanted to chase.
Right.
If we could have won the toss, so that we can catch up the net run rate. But unfortunately we lost the toss and we had to bat first. So later on we couldn't think of the net run rate. We just have to win. So that was what happened. So it's one of the tournaments, but as a team, what our focus was to just control the things that we can control and not worry about the other guys' performance.
When Hong Kong beat Bangladesh by 2 wickets, were you surprised?
Hong Kong lately they started playing good cricket, and even in a warm-up match they beat Zimbabwe. So in these two, I think they had a great tour. Even though they finished third place, they beat Bangladesh and Zimbabwe, two full-member countries. It's a great achievement. Overall, I think we came into the tournament as underdogs, and even Hong Kong was in front of us. But it's all about that tournament how you play.
So what's next for Nepal's cricket team now?
For us, it's I take this from the Afghanistan game. It's a new beginning for Nepal cricket. I said this before as well. We need to really look forward and see whether we can be. We have to have a target to be the number one associate country. And we showed in the last tournament that we have that capacity. But it's about it's not going to happen overnight. I can have dreams, but I won't be able to do anything alone. I'm 100% sure that all our players will give 100% towards that target. but we need the organization, the sports council, the government, the whole environment supporting us to move forward. So we are onto it, but making the environment is in somebody's hand.
Okay, last question. You took our team to ICC T20 World Cup, which is the biggest achievement for our country. Now, what's next for Pubutu, personally?
I mean, for me, like, you know, I'm not sure what is my future with Nepal cricket, if you ask me at this point.
Yeah, I'm asking the same question.
Because I mean, my contract finishes on 31st of this month.
Okay.
And we have very light discussions before I left. Nothing is like, you know, we haven't decided anything at this point.
You haven't decided anything?
No, like, I mean, even with the can, I didn't have time to sit down and have any concrete discussion. So I'm looking forward for that meetings in coming days. But if I'm here, like, you know, there are things that has to move and has to move in an aggressive way. And I mean, it is time that we have to lift our junior cricket, women's cricket. We miss under 19 World Cup. If a young country like Nepal wants to move forward, you can't have like, you know, missing under 19 World Cups. Under 16 has to win ACC tournaments. So there are lots of other things that we need to do to build this up. So it's going to be lots of work. But this is just all in my mind. But one of the days, coming days, that we have to sit down and discuss about this.
So you haven't really thought about continuing as head coach? It's things in the discussion.
I'm happy to.
Are you willing to?
I'm happy to continue if can offers me. But it's given, like, you know, for me as a person, like, you know, I'm happy to go back as well, because I'm missing my family as well, and it's not that I'm really looking for a job. I mean, I came here for 6 months, and I'm here now 2.5 years now. Something that happens to me is like, when I get into something, it become my passion. And, you know, I just want, like, you know, to keep moving forward with that passion. So I still have lots to offer for Nepal cricket. But like I said before, I will not be able to do it alone. I will not be, and we will not even move forward if we don't change the patterns. And whatever in the past, whoever have contributed to this game has done really well. But now we are in a different level. You can't be slow now. You got to move aggressively, because every country is putting so much of effort. Like, best example is Hong Kong. They only have 20-30%. They become ahead of us now. So we cannot relax. And Afghanistan has money. They have good programs. They have gone in front of us. So this is I'm talking about the same region. I'm not talking about even globally. So we need to put our things in place, and immediately. It's not like, you know, we cannot postpone anything. And I think it's highest my priority is, like, to sit down and discuss about what I am going to do with Nepal. And if that happens, if they offered me to continue, then the next discussion will be what we are going to do in the next 2 years.
Thank you so much. Okay, he was head coach of Nepal's cricket team, Mr. Pubutu Dasanaike. दर्शकबिन, यो थियो आजको इशो फुडे नेपाली क्रिकेट टिमको विश्वकप यात्रा विशेष। र यो यात्रा निकै नै अविस्मरणीय भयो नेपाली क्रिकेट टिमको लागि, नेपालको लागि। किनभने नेपालले 2 खेलमा जित, 1 खेलमा हार बेहोर्दै एउटा राम्रो सफलता चाख्न सफल भयो। र यहाँ स्मरण गर्नुपर्ने कुरा के छ भन्दाखेरि, सफलता प्राप्त गरे पश्चात अहिले विभिन्न सेक्टरहरूबाट सम्मान, बधाई, त्यस्तै पुरस्कार राशिको घोषणा गरिएको छ, जुन निकै नै राम्रो कुरा हो। तर यो स्वाभाविक कुरा पनि हो, किनभने सफलता प्राप्त भए पश्चात सबैले पछ्याउँछ नि, सबैले सम्मान गर्छ नि। तर यहाँ स्मरण गर्नुपर्ने कुरा के छ भने, यसपछि के त, यो जेनेरेसनपछि अर्को जेनेरेसन नेपाली क्रिकेट टिमलाई हामीले देखेको छैनौँ। र त्यो जेनेरेसनलाई खडा गर्न समय लाग्छ पनि, तर त्यो खडा गर्नको लागि पूर्वाधार हामीले केही देखेको पनि छैनौँ। अहिले हामी यहाँ किर्तिपुरको यो टियु क्रिकेट ग्राउन्डमा छौँ। यो बन्दै छ। यता मुलपानीको क्रिकेट एकाडेमी बन्ने भन्ने कुरा त अझै पनि बन्ने भन्ने कुरा जस्तै छ, त्यो बनिसकेको छैन। पूर्वाधारहरू बनाउनुपर्छ भनेर जहिले पनि मिडियाबाट हामी सधैँ भनिरहेका हुन्छौँ, तर खै कछुवा तालमा मात्रै काम भइरहेको छ। अब यो कछुवा तालमा काम गर्ने चाहिँ बन्द गर्नुपर्छ र नेपाल क्रिकेट सङ्घले नै एउटा इनिसिएसन लिनुपर्छ, किनभने एउटा नयाँ युगमा नेपाली क्रिकेट टिम प्रवेश गरिसकेको छ र अझ हामीलाई माथि जानु छ, अझ भर्याङको खुड्किलाहरू माथि माथि चढ्नु छ, हामीलाई ओर्लिनु छैन। र नओर्लिनको लागि हामीले नेपाली क्रिकेटमा व्यावसायिकता ल्याउनु निकै नै खाँचो देखिएको छ र नेपाली क्रिकेटमा त्यतिखेर मात्र व्यावसायिकता आउँछ जब यहाँका खेलाडीहरूले रहरले खेल्नु पर्दैन, उनीहरूले खेलेर पैसा कमाइन्छ भनेर पनि खेल्ने स्थिति, खेल्ने समय आउँछ, त्यतिखेर मात्र व्यावसायिकता आउँछ। र त्यसको लागि पक्कै पनि सरकार त जोडिहाल्छ। नेपाल क्रिकेट सङ्घको विशेष पहल हुनुपर्छ भने यता कर्पोरेट सेक्टरहरूको पनि विशेष रोल हुनुपर्छ, किनभने उनीहरूको रोल, उनीहरूको इन्भेस्टमेन्टले गर्दाखेरि पनि नेपाली क्रिकेट टिम, नेपाली क्रिकेट खेलाडीलाई अगाडि बढ्न मद्दत गर्छ। र हाम्रो कामना पनि यही छ कि नेपाली क्रिकेट टिमले सफलताको सिडी चढेर जाओस् र सफलताको सिडी चढेर जाँदाखेरि हामीले पनि मिडियाबाट यस्तै सुखद न्युजहरू दिन तपाईँलाई पाइहालौँ। र यति भन्दै अनुज थापा ईश्वर डे नेपाली क्रिकेट टिमको विश्वकप यात्राबाट बिदा माग्दैछ र जाँदै यो कार्यक्रम तयार पार्नलाई मलाई सहयोग गर्नुहुने क्यामेरामा उज्जवल पाठकलाई विशेष धन्यवाद दिँदै बिदा माग्दैछौँ। यदि गर्नुहोस् न्युज 24 टेलिभिजन, हामी निरन्तर न्युजमा छौँ।